What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Presadential Commander channel. I'm Darren.
I'm Leah.
I'm Embrielle. And here's Commander, the star of the show.
Star of the show. And today's video is called Presa Canario Goes to the Vet.
Exit right to West Virginia 9, Leesburg, Virginia.
I did try to look Presa Canario Goes to the Vet up on YouTube, and nothing turned up for me because I wanted to know
For 11 minutes to
how people handle it. Commander hasn't been feeling well, and there was a couple times he was laying down on the floor, and we'd go check on him, and there's like a puddle of pee next to him, and it doesn't seem like his appetite is where it normally is, and he's been a lot more calm than normal. So I don't know. We think maybe something's wrong, maybe urinary tract infection, something like that. But nonetheless, we called the vet because we don't want to wait on this. We don't want anything to. We want to catch whatever it is early and get it nipped in the bud. And where we live, pretty much all the veterinary clinics are closed. So we have to make a long drive again. We're going back to the same place that, if you saw our video about Presa Canario puppy gets ears cropped, Pender Vet in Chantilly, Virginia. That's where we're headed to now. It's a nice little drive for us. And he's been a lot more calm than normal. So I don't know. We think maybe something's wrong, maybe urinary tract infection, something like that. But nonetheless, we called the vet because we don't want to wait on this. We don't want anything to. We want to catch whatever it is early and get it nipped in the bud. And where we live, pretty much all the veterinary clinics are closed. So we have to make a long drive again. We're going back to the same place that, if you saw our video about Presa Canario puppy gets ears cropped, Pender Vet in Chantilly, Virginia. That's where we're headed to now. It's a nice little drive for us, but anything for our boy. So the reason why I tried to look up Presa Canario Goes to the Vet on YouTube was because Commander, with his size, Commander now starting to get more protective and defensive around strangers and people. I wanted to know how people handle that when they have dogs that I don't think Commander has aggression issues. That's not his deal. He's got protection issues, right? And if you're somebody who has a Presa Canario and you've taken him to the vet, how did you handle it? Let us know in the comments. But I'm sure there's probably muzzling, obviously, which Commander has not yet been muzzled before, so I don't know how that would go. That's why we wanted to take you guys on this journey. Ironically, when we were walking Commander last night, a lady stopped her van in the middle of the street and was like, "Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful dog, can I pet him?" And we're like, "No." But you can admire him from a distance. But it turns out she was actually a vet tech for one of the local veterinary clinics that was closed due to the pandemic. And she said that what did she say? I lost my train of thought. I'll have to edit that out. No, she was saying that sometimes when you leave the animal there and the family leaves, then she's like, you'd be surprised. They're a lot more calm, or they're less of a problem when the owner's not there. I don't know why that is. I didn't investigate that. But again, if you know why that is, please feel free. Put it in the comments. So I don't know what they're going to ask us to do when we get here. I don't know if they're going to need to take him and then ask us to leave and we got to go kill time, or if we can be there the entire time, or whatever the case may be. I don't know.
They did ask me over the phone if somebody was going to be staying or if we were going to drop in. And, knowing me, if you know me by now from the channel, I'm like the overprotective mom, and I told them I wanted to stay.
She also curled her hair this morning so she could record this. She's something else. All right, so we're pulling up to the facility now, and I'll document as much of this as I can without being too much of a distraction to the process. But like I said, we want to see how this goes. And then, man, I don't know if you Presa Canario owners out there get this, but I hate that everybody assumes you're like a bad owner because your dog is a lot to handle. Like the Presa Canario, yes, is a lot to handle. But we always get people all the time tell us, you need to neuter him. You know, you need to, you know, do this. You can't play tug of war with him. You got to do this. You got to do that. And you know, act like you're raising a bad dog when it's really just a failure to understand this is a Presa Canario. Bred to protect its family. Bred to be dominant. Being a dominant dog is a characteristic that I'm okay with because he's a Presa. You know what I mean? Being wary is a quality that I'm okay with. He's a Presa. You know what I mean? Being strong and strong-willed is okay with me. He's a Presa. All that stuff needs to be under control, yes. But it's not like he's unstable because of those characteristics. He was bred with those characteristics. All right, rant over. But yeah, trust me, you get it all the time.
Y'all thought I was protective.
I'm gonna take him to the bathroom first. That usually helps settle him down. He's definitely excited. He sees a lot of dogs. I think he might remember the place. Get it all out, bud. Oh, he probably should be getting samples of that. All right, so a couple of the people here remembered Commander from when he was here getting his ears done, and he was a little pup. They were all shocked at how big he is. We'll be able to get an official weight on him today. And then also, you know, we didn't know how he was going to respond to other people, but the girl, she was extremely confident. She just took the leash. She was like, I'm okay with it. I'm like, you sure you're okay? She said, sure. So Leah just handed her the leash and Commander went right with her. So, I mean, I don't know. So he's in there now. We don't know what's going on with him, but they're pretty confident they got it. I wish I could document, but because of the restrictions, we have to remain outside until further notice. But I'll keep you guys posted. All right, so they just came out, did an assessment outside, had us included. That way we could monitor Commander's behavior, which is the smart thing to do because they don't know Commander like that, like what he's developed into or what his behavior might be like. We did muzzle him. They put like a loose cloth kind of muzzle on him for the examination. They checked his temperature, anally, rectally, whatever. They checked his private parts. His vitals, his avocados. Yeah, we call them avocados because those suckers look just like avocados. But anyway, they said that he was physically in ridiculous condition. They said his muscle tone, his body, his physique.
117 pounds, this big guy right here.
Yep.
117.
I think he's exactly 6.5 months right now, and he's 117 pounds. So there's your weight update, folks.
And he hasn't eaten today, so.
Yeah, he hasn't eaten today at all. I mean, they brought him out some food to check his appetite, his desire to eat, and he grubbed up. So I mean, they think it could be. What they say it could be? It could be because he's intact and he hasn't been fixed. That he could have some urinary bad habits, some rude things that dogs do sometimes when they're not neutered, but also it could be a bladder infection of some type. So they are going to start him on antibiotics and just 1 week's worth, and they said to monitor his response to the antibiotics and everything. But I mean, you can kind of see he just kind of did a leaky pee thing, and it was random, but that's what he's been doing. So they based on their assessment, they think antibiotics should take care of him. I love about a Presa Canario. I'm walking over here to check out this dog park because we might let him get some free rein time in, some gated safe play. There's no other dogs in there, and he's keeping an eye on me as I walk away. It's what Presas do, baby. It's what they do. The kids have been real patient. I know you guys like seeing these rascals too on the videos. Az, you want to come with me? And there's the kids. They've been very good and patient today, waiting in the car as we asked them. And we're gonna walk Commander down the end of the road here, me and Azariah. Thanks for tuning in on that veterinary trip, that video called Presa Canario Goes to the Vet. Make sure you
Tap that like button, smash the subscribe button, and make sure you ring that little bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Make sure to leave us a comment on this video about what you liked and leave some comments for future videos you would like to see.
And follow Commander on Instagram and Facebook. Bye.
see ya. Come on, Commander, say bye.
Come on.
Say bye. Say, let them know you're doing okay. Say, I'm doing good. I'm gonna be all right.